I've been drawing digitally every day for the past week because I really want to improve my digital drawing skills in the fastest possible time. The thing about drawing every day and trying to get somewhere fast is your progress looks surprisingly slow, even though to others you're moving super fast. It's sort of annoying and it brings up some unnecessary anxiety which does not make any sense. Like, I've been watching a bunch of YouTube videos that have been talking about perfect practice, how to practice perfect. So perfect practice, less time, which means you don't get to study every day. Some that say you don't have to study every day, but you gotta have perfect practice to help you get where you're going faster. You see what I'm saying, what I'm going with this? But I have a lot of time, so what if I do perfect practice every day, right? Now here's the question. I'm doing perfect practice. I think I'm doing perfect practice every day, right? But what if I'm doing perfect practice wrong every day and my progress gets even slower every day? That's a lot of every days. Yeah. Now that raises a bigger question. Am I doing this? Am I practicing right? Maybe that's why my art doesn't look good. And now I'm super insecure about my drawing technique and how I'm doing it. So I feel sad, frustrated, and sick almost every day. But okay, which is just absurd because growth is slow. It's always been that way, and there is nothing much I can do, and it's so annoying that that's the only way it is. You can't really cheat your way out of growth, man. You really, or girl, or whatever, you really can't you really can't cheat your way out of growth. People be like, here's the fast way. Nah, that's not the fast way. It's still the same thing. You're just saying it in a way that makes it look like a shortcut. There are no such things as shortcuts when it comes to art, which sometimes when you're not in the mood to draw that day, you just think of quitting. But again, you look back at the progress that you've made and just sit and think, is quitting really worth it? Do I really want to quit now? But it really feels like quitting. You just really feel the pain, and that you're not really feeling that drawing tablet that day. Anything will make you want to rage quit. Even the squeaky sounds that your pen makes scratching against the tablet will frustrate you and make you angry. Especially the disconnect between you and your PC will really make you want to patch up the computer that day. I rage quit at least twice. You will see some things I'm not proud of in today's video. You obviously won't get to see almost all the illustrations that I've made this past week, but you'll get to see a couple that actually managed to piss me off. Make me angry. Yeah, piss me off. Yeah, so as I was saying, you ask yourself questions like, is this really worth it? Do I really want to continue with this? Yes, but anything worth it, almost like approaching a pretty girl, is hard, or whoever you're into. But let me give you what happened to me. Or let me just tell you what happened to me. Let me just give you my experience last week, okay? A couple of weeks back, you see a pretty girl, right? You want to approach her. But every time you try and approach her, you make a U-turn coming back. Nah, this is not worth it. Should I go? But again, you really think she is really worth it. When you approach her, make another U-turn. Approach her, make another U-turn. And then start thinking to myself, if I approach her right now, get rejected. If I approach her, what do I really have to lose apart from the self-esteem I've been harnessing for the past 10 plus years, right? It's not much. It doesn't mean much. I don't think it could ever be destroyed by that. I think it was destroyed by that. I'm just kidding. It really wasn't. So that's the same as in all that practice you put in, the hundreds and hundreds of pages you've drawn, right? You really have nothing to lose. Just go for it. Just keep drawing. Don't give up. This sounds so easy to talk about, but when you're in the moment, this sounds so easy to talk about, but when you're in the moment, you really not want to draw. You really want to give up. and social media doesn't help at all. So I've thought of quitting my social media a lot, but I don't think I would actually benefit from it, because if I quit, that's where I get even. That's where I actually social media a lot, because I really can't quit it because of work, and that's where I get even the little bit of money for my pencils and stuff. So yeah, you really can't quit, which sucks, because you get even more depressed, because when you're sometimes when you're on social media, you're thinking, there are points where I really want to rest from this everyday drawing thing, but the question, at what cost, keeps on hitting me at the back of my mind. I really want to rest, but at what cost? No matter how little rest I get, at the back of my mind is always keep practicing, keep practicing. Since I'm self-taught, I'm teaching myself, I should really take myself seriously, which is very hard. I set up an alarm and the timetable and everything just so that I could be waking up early, practice fast, practice early, and see the fastest possible growth. But I've been ignoring my alarm, people. It's hard to keep a schedule. It's really hard if you are a professional procrastinator like me. I've been procrastinating on a book that tells me how not to procrastinate. Do you have any idea? I have problems, serious problems. I think this is a psychological issue that really needs to get looked at by a professional, because I think I'm failing to help myself. Art is pain, but anything worth doing is really hard to do. And I really can't quit now because I've come way too far. So if you're like me, don't quit, keep pushing. I don't know, is this inspiration enough like most YouTube channels? Anyway, this is all off the top of my head. It's been your boy Inos J Draws. Want to become a book artist, illustrator, everything all around cool. If you like this video, please hit that subscribe button, leave a comment, ring that post notification bell, and I'll see you next time. Probably be doing digital art versus traditional art next time, if my art has improved or gotten any better. Peace.